Restylane and Radiesse today. So in order to talk about fillers, we kind of have to understand the skin anatomy. This is the epidermis, the top layer of the skin, dermis, mid-level, subcutaneous, and within all of this area you have hair follicles, sweat glands, connective tissue, blood vessels that feed the skin. So the skin is the largest organ in our body. As the skin ages, we actually lose major constituents, which are collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid. Collagen is what gives volume, flexibility, and strength. So when you have, when people start to deflate, is when you start losing all the fillers in our skin. Collagen acts as a support protein for our skin. Elastin allows for our skin to stay firm and resist wrinkles. And hyaluronic acid helps to trap water and add volume. So that's why hyaluronic acids are great, because it is hydrophilic, which means it likes to hold on to water and gives you that volume. As part of the aging process, your own natural collagen breaks down, diminishing facial volume and elasticity. This loss of elasticity and volume results in wrinkles, facial lines, and skin laxity. Okay, so all of that is from, as we age, sun damage, chemical pollutions in environment. So you have a younger skin here. As we age, we lose all of this. You have the lines, fat, collagen, all that here. Same thing here, if you compare the younger and older, the skin, see how full she is compared to how she is, and then see how plump she is compared to the other. And the lips, right here. So you have the epidermis, dermis, subcutaneous, 3 layers. And in the dermal layer here is the collagen and elastin, okay? These are all the things that we lose as we age. And this is all just support protein. So when you have lines and wrinkles, here's the epidermis, dermis, subcu. If you have a little line here, that's when you see the fine lines in a lot of people as we age. We kind of get the little fine lines. Wrinkles, when it's a little bit deeper, fold. So nasolabial, marionettes, tends to be where the folds are. And you see some people with like really deep ones on the cheeks too, as they age. Again, top, middle, bottom. Here's a line. If you add fillers, what you do is you inject right underneath the skin. This is the upper dermal layer. You fill in, so you increase this line here. Same thing here. If you increase the wrinkle here, if you add the filler in the mid dermis, and then the deep dermis. So it'll help with filling in the lines. So that's what fillers do. So all types of fillers can help improve the youthful appearance and fullness of facial skin, but there are differences in the way each behaves and the duration of time and the results of each filler and how long it'll last. The important element of achieving successful results with dermal fillers is realizing that no one filler is ideal for all areas of the face. So even though we have a lot of fillers out there like Sculptra, like fat transfer, you have Perlane, you have Juvederm, there's preferences in where the injector likes to inject in the area. So we'll kind of go over just the Restylane and the Radiesse. So what do fillers do? It volume restoration, gives a useful fullness, enhanced shallow contours, enhanced lips, softens facial creases and wrinkles, raises scar depressions, and it stimulates the body to produce new collagen. So with all fillers, really, if you inject into the skin, if there's damage to the skin, our body's natural response is to try to fix the area. So if you do anything to the skin when you inject with any filler, you stimulate collagen to fill in the area as well. So Restylane, okay, they are products that are made of a clear gel formulation of hyaluronic acid, which is naturally occurring as part of our skin. They are approved for the treatment of moderate to severe facial wrinkles and folds. So by binding to water, it fills in wrinkles and folds along the immediate and smooth correction. So it was, the photo we showed earlier where you fill in the dermal layer, it'll help with the lines and wrinkles. These are the Restylane that we carry. The 1 ml, which is equal to 1 cc, we sell them by the cc syringe. This is the original Restylane fillers. They do come in 1 cc with a lidocaine. This is the anesthetic that helps with the discomfort when you inject. And then now we have the 2 cc syringes. So that's what they look like. The advantages and disadvantages. You do get the immediate results. You don't have any skin testing. Years ago when they had collagen, because it was a bovine from pigs, you had to do skin testing before you can actually inject the collagen. They only actually last for about 2 months, so it's more painful. It looks and feels natural, and you could return to normal activities. The anesthetic is available in a premixed filler. It can be melted away, so if there's any problems with the hyaluronic acids, if they have lumpy, bumpy, if they're not happy with it for any reason, we can melt it away with the hyaluronidase, and they don't migrate. So if you inject it in your cheek, you're not going to find it in your temple. Disadvantages: you do have temporary bruising, some redness, some swelling. You know, we always tell patients to ice, that helps it. They're not permanent, so it does last about 6 to 12 months on average. Radiesse, it is synthetically produced calcium hydroxyapatite, which is then metabolized by the body's normal process. It is unique because it does utilize the calcium-based microspheres technology to provide immediate volume restoration. So you do see the filling right away after you inject. So again, it does produce collagen. Remember we talked about when you inject, you actually have collagen formation when you inject any filler in there. How does it work? It is, like I said, the calcium hydroxyapatite. It can be found in teeth and bones within the human body, so it is naturally occurring in our body. They are degraded to calcium and phosphate ions, so you know there's no really any interaction with our body at all. And it does stimulate the new collagen, so the neogenesis. The advantages: it lasts a year or more. You do see the results. Again, no skin testing, looks and feels natural. You can return to normal activities. There is more product per syringe. They do carry a 1.5 cc syringe versus the other fillers. Well, now Restylane is 2 cc's. So larger syringe for optimal volumizing. Disadvantages, you can again get bruising, redness, swelling, granulomas. It is a thicker material, so it's not as soft and pliable compared to the hyaluronic acids. It is not ideal for the lip area, so it is a little bit thicker. So the lip is a lot more soft, natural. You don't really want to inject something that's kind of globby into the lip area, so it doesn't feel as natural. The way it works, this is actually from the company. This is the Radiesse that we inject in an aqueous solution there. And what happens is we have these collagen that forms around there in time. So this is the collagen elastin. And then as time passes, our natural skin cells, they come and break down, kind of like little Pac-Man, and breaks up the little Radiesse filler. So it takes a long time for this to happen. That's why it lasts about a year or so. And then they've done studies. The red that you see, these red here, is actually collagen fibers that they've dyed under biopsy. So these are the Radiesse fillers. This is the collagen here. And then in 16 weeks, you see the collagen there building up around the Radiesse. 32 weeks, and then 78 weeks, which is about 20 months. So this is all the new collagen formed underneath the skin. This is the Radiesse, Restylane. The pure calcium hydroxyapatite is actually a white powder. That's why it's white compared to the clear gel. Stuck. It's stuck. What do I do? I did. Oh, there we go. Thank you. So before and after, oh crap, sorry. There we go. Before and after, here's before and after nasolabial. Before and after nasolabial. This is more severe, nasolabial here. See how deep those lines are? Look how natural those are looking. Again, super deep here and deep, more, not deep here. This is 1.5 cc's of the Radiesse. This is the 0.8. So you don't need as much filler for the moderate lines. Again, before and after, pretty deep here, and then looks pretty good there. Fillers, this is probably Restylane. Lips before, after, very subtle, can't really tell, but if you see the difference, you're like, wow, that looks really good. Same thing here, pretty good here, Much better here. More lips. She has pretty lips here. Look how good those look. Before, after. Pretty good there. That looks pretty good there too, but after. Very subtle. She's pretty sad here. So this is actually Botox and Restylane. So if you look, the Botox probably kicked in there. A lot of fillers to fill in the cheeks there. She probably needs more, like BLEFs, CO2, mini facelift. But look at the improvement though, just with Botox and fillers. Oh. There we go. So again, nasolabial, cheeks, looks pretty darn good there, fillers. Hands is another area that you can inject. So, the hand looks pretty good here, but compared to that, fillers, look at what a big difference that makes. You can't even tell. Oh, there we go, earlobes. Sad earlobe there. Look how pretty that looks. This is from years of, wearing earrings that are really heavy, and then you can just fill all that in there. So you can kind of really inject fillers everywhere. You have the upper eyelid, you have the earlobes, corners of the mouth there, lips, jowls, nasolabial, cheeks. You can also inject temples. You can actually inject forehead, glabella, anywhere on the face. Very subtle, easy, very natural looking. Questions?